Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another video from me today. It's Wednesday, so happy Wednesday, and I'm going back to my Let's Craft ephemera making videos. I need to build back up my stash. I've been making quite a few journals and using up some of the ephemera that I've had pre-made. So the first little project I want to do today is nothing new. I see this done as part of the Roxy's weekly challenge, and it just uses our single-sided digital papers, but if you've not got digitals, you could use book page, you could use thin scrapbooking paper. Paper's definitely best for it because we don't want this bit of ephemera to be heavy. It's nice and light and is a great little addition to any journal. And it just flips open. It's like a triple TriFold, but there's not like, it's not made from card, it's just paper, so it's great for that extra writing space. You open that and you've got that whole page to write on. So yeah, I just thought we'd have a go at making some of these. I've got some here that I've kind of prepped already. This one that's going to go on here. I think that was the way I was going to have it. Possibly that way. And then I thought, oh, I could perhaps make one out of coffee dye, and then we could decorate up the front. So that's a couple of ideas, and that's the project. So it's nice and simple. We're just going to have a nice craft along with me, creating some ephemera. So I started with this page. When I've been looking and pulled out lots of these different digitals, I'm looking for images that are right on this side, so I'm not losing too much on the page, especially for the inside one. I mean, this one, you see the whole page of that page like that. Let's turn it the right way for you. But obviously on the inside one, you're only going to see these two little flaps. Now you don't have to put a little attachment there. The ones that I made to go in my daffodil and daisy journals, I didn't bother with that on here. I just had one on the outside, and I think that's probably the way to go. But it's entirely up to you. They're so nice and easy to make. So I've got some pre-cut little circles. I've just used this 1.5 inch scalloped edge punch, and that's just out of some scrapbooking card. So yeah, this one I thought would be absolutely perfect to do, and you kind of just want to, I can get it straight. I've already tore the edge of this one. It's a case of folding that one there, and then we don't want to go too far in because I want to be able to put my little scallop on there. So somewhere like that I think would work, and then we'd just have that tucked in. We could do something like that. So that's the first one. Now we've got to think of something that we want to put on the inside. So if we're going to see this, or we could have it that way. Either way I think would look nice. Let's have a little look. I think, yeah, these are RachandBella's, these ones are. I was just trying to remember. Oh, they're her grungy essentials from that one. How about one of those in the middle? I think that would work. So let's just pop them up there. Let's put in my cutter, and I'm just going to trim off the white edge. I'm just going to cut this one and not tear it. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. It's quite a grey day here today. We were supposed to get some rain, but we haven't had anything yet, so hopefully it won't. Now this is going to be pretty much the same size as that, but I do want it a little shorter, so I'm just going to take off about just as an inch. Time you've done that, and time, yeah, about an inch I'm going to take off, and I'm not bothered which end I take it off because it's quite a neutral piece. That will make a good scrap, so it fits nicely in there. Yes, you've got white all around there, but I'm not too worried about that. And I just want to trim a little bit off each side so it's slightly shorter. Only a thin slither. I'm not really measuring, I'm just, as you can see, it's a really thin slither. And then all we do for this one, make sure I've got it up the right way, is I kind of just center it like this and then use that where you've got your fold here. You don't want to go too far. And then when I've got my fold there, that's going to stick down. And then that should sit nicely in the middle. So it's very simple to do. And then all I do is glue that down. Now I am going to want to ink, so let's grab my vintage photo, because you see some of this white obviously to write and everything on. I just want to distress it a bit, give it a bit of an ink. You don't have to, not everybody appreciates ink. Okay, I'm just going to do these bits. Okay, so I'm just doing the inside for now, and I want to do the inside of this one because this is where it creates a lot of the writing space. So yeah, Roxy came up with this on Roxy's Creations, part of her weekly challenge. I saw it on Gail's videos. You guys know I love watching Gail videos, but it was part of her take on the Roxy's weekly challenge. So yeah, that's where it's from. But it just makes a really nice lightweight piece of ephemera to go in. So yeah, I really like it. So the only thing that needs inking then is these outer edges on this one. I'm going quite quickly. It makes the paper sort of slightly crinkled and crunchy. I don't mind, it makes it a bit more vintagey looking, even though it's a freshly printed digital. I don't mind creases in it, like that one's got a crease, so I might just go over it with a bit of ink. It makes it nice and vintage and grungy and looks old. Okay, so that's our piece. I think I need a new sponge. Leaving little bits everywhere. Okay, so I think because it's quite a big surface, I am going to just put some Pritt Stick glue, and that's sticking up a little bit. I'm just going to trim it, because when I put the Pritt Stick glue on it, it's going to go on here. I obviously didn't cut straight. Yeah, it was that one. So let's just re-ink that bit. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can use whatever glue you like. I just thought it'd be easier with Pritt Stick, quicker to glue down. And I just eyeball getting it straight. There we go. Have I put that up? No, I have got it the right way, even though I have that upside down. Oh, that was a spot of luck. I suddenly thought I'd put it in upside down. So then all I do with this one, I left that a little bit close to it, but I think we could just fold it around. Maybe. Fold that over. Let me mark that. So it just wants to tuck in just a little bit like that, meaning I want to score on these. I'm not going to want my scoreboard, not my cutter. And I'm just going to line that up. There we go. Just makes it a bit easier to fold that over neatly. And then I'll glue that on there. For this I will use my little pot of PVA glue. It's not all goobered up. Okay, and I'm just eyeballing the center. And I'm just going to weight that down to hold that in place. And that, once I've inked around the outside, is another one done. So simple, so simple. So let's move this to the side here and bring back in our papers and decide on what we want to use. I think those two would go nice. That would be nice on the inside with that one on the outside. So let's do that one. So we're going for this on the outside. And then we want this one on the inside. So I'm going to come in just ever so slightly and just trim that. This one, I do the same again, just take a little bit extra off. Bit of extra off. And a bit of extra off. There we go, and that should sit inside it nicely. So I just eyeballing the where I think it would be nice to fold it. This one I want to make sure I leave a little bit more of a gap, so I don't have to fold my one over. Oh, I've got a nice blue one there, look. Yeah, that's perfect. I can glue that bit down and it can tuck in there nicely. So let's give this one an ink. So yeah, I'm very short on a lot of ephemera. I've got a few bits that I can like put onto pages. So I've got pockets and some little tucks pre-made, but I'm struggling with ephemera like tags, journaling cards. I'm really low on all of those. So yeah, that's what I think the Wednesdays over the next few coming months are going to be. I'm going to need to be ephemera making. Okay, so that's straight there. There's a crow cawing outside. Can't see where, it's probably on the telegraph wire. And that's going to sit inside with that one on the front. That's nice because I like the blue flower in with that one. So let's give this an ink. Bits everywhere. I might have to do this to the side of me. I don't get any bits anywhere. Yeah, there we go. Oh, haven't finished because I need to do these bits, don't I? You see these? Got to set my stopwatch for time. Let's have a little look at how we're doing. Oh, blimey, we're only done 18 minutes. Oh, we might be able to get quite a few of these done then. I know I will be inking most of them, but yeah, that'll be good. So again, I'm just making sure it is straight. There's a little overhang. And the only reason I'm being precise is so that the glue doesn't go on it. There. So let's bring back in our glue page. Just checking I've got it the right way. there. That folds down. We fold that over there, that over there. I'll ink this outside one afterwards. I'll just give this a bit of an ink. I forgot on the pink one. And that is going to go, so we want to go about here, the glue. And again, I'm just eyeballing. Oops, sorry, dropped that. So that's this one that'll just open up, and you've got all that lovely extra writing space inside. How lovely is that? Let's just finish it off with a bit of ink. I was tearing it, but I didn't do a very good job with a bit of white here. Okay. Tucks under there, and I mean it's quite plain on the back, so you could even write on the back as well, so it creates a real good amount of writing space. So there we go. That's another bit of ephemera all finished, ready to go in our journal. Brilliant. Okay. So what do we want to do? Let's have a look at some more papers. What have we got under here? Well, these might be nice. These I think are RubyandPearlXO. I think it's RubyandPearlXO. I think it's on there. And I've got some of the Tracy Fox grungy music and lace papers. I thought they would be quite nice. So let's have a look at what we've got here. I'm just looking for ones that don't have too much in the middle. That one's a candidate, and then possibly that, but I might have that as the outside one. I mean, you've got a middle bit here, so you'd lose a bit of that unless you had that as your outside one. And again, I think that's one set. These are her wallpaper ones. That's a nice print. So these are all over prints, so they would be quite nice. That, I think I'm going to lose some of that. That looks like, oh, it's a slightly bigger version. And again, you're going to lose a bit of that. Okay. I'm just going to put them together because I can't remember which kits were which. So let's see what we've got here that go together. I was thinking of that one on the outside. Was I? That could be an inside. So what do we want that on the inside of? There we go. I'm going to have those two. There we go. Made a choice. They're so lovely and difficult to choose. So we need to cut these, and this is going to be our outside or inside. Just going to look to see what you would see. You wouldn't see very much of that. So that's the outside. This is the inside. So if we want to go slightly shorter each way. And then our outside, we can just chop right to the edge. So I'm super excited. I've taken the plunge and decided on which new printer I'm going to be getting. I decided a while back I wanted to go for an Epson EcoTank. It was just deciding which model was going to be best, and I really wanted to be able to print borderless. I have that option currently with my printer, and there are elements of the printer that no longer work. The scanner's broken, so it doesn't work. The main reason I'm swapping is the cost of it all. It is just so expensive to provide ink for my printer. My current printer is a Brother printer, and whilst they are top at recycling and repurposing plastics and the inks and everything that they use, the cost of the inks, I can't afford it. I really just cannot afford it with the cost of living, as everybody is feeling that pinch of cost of living. So I'm not sure which way I'm going to have that flapping, but that is going to be my outside one, and then this is going to be the inside one. So yeah, I've decided on I think which model, but hubby's doing his research, bless him, for me. He's so good at doing that kind of research as to best offers. Can you get cash back from here? He'll even go through his little money saving app thing or whatever he has, and yeah, he's very good at looking for things like that. So whenever we want to purchase anything big and major that's an investment, he always does his research first to find the best price, the best deals, that kind of thing. So yes, I'm excited. I'm hoping that by, let me see, when does this air? This is going to air just before Easter, isn't it? So hopefully by Easter, because I'm filming ahead, hopefully by Easter I will have my new printer. I am so looking forward to it. I've seen the quality that people print on when they do the Epson, and because of the cost of the inks, I've just been printing everything kind of on draft print, which is the cheapest, less ink option on my printer, and it doesn't do a very good job. So I'm looking forward to doing having a better quality print on things. Really am looking forward to that, and not having to buy any ink cartridges. When I think about the amount of money I've spent probably in a year on ink cartridges, I could have bought probably 3 or 4 printers. So okay, so this one's now ready, and I think that's going to go like, do you want it like that? Yeah, I think I do, and I might offset a tab and fold it over at the top there. What I tend to do is I fold this one the opposite way when I do that, yeah, so that that tucks over to hold that flap down. Yeah. Okay, let's give this one an ink. So it'd be interesting to know what printer you guys use, if you recommend, if you guys have an Epson. I know the other one that was highly recommended was a HP Envy, but you have to, with HP, you have to do a subscription service for ink, and I can't afford to do a subscription service for ink. So yeah, that was another reason why I didn't go for that one. These pages from RubyandPearlXO, when they're inked up, they look so yummy and vintagey. Okay, and then this one. Okay. Oops. So, no, it's going that way, isn't it? Just make sure my tops are straight enough on this one. So I've done a better job. So let's put our glue on the back. So with using digitals that are really nicely patterned like this, we haven't got much decoration needed for these pages. I don't think I've got that straight. I'm trying to get it straight. There, that looks straight now. Just smooth it down. That one and that one. So let's give the outside a bit of an ink. Again, this is quite a neutral one, so you could write all on this as well, even on that side and the back. There, that's nice. So what colour thingy do we want? We've got one that's got a little bit of a flower. If we had that way. Do we want another bright pink one? Maybe a blue? What have we got going on inside? We've got a lot of pink going on inside. That's too bright. I actually think I like the blue. Let's go with that. Now, how much do we want to wrap around? I just mark it with the mark there, and we will just give it a score here. Just makes it easier to fold because it's thicker card. Okay, so that's going to tuck onto there, stick down and hold that, and I've offset it. I like to do that. Okay, so how far in do we want the ink? Only needs to come a slither in here, so a bead along here and then all of this. And then that is just going to glue down on there. So we'll weight that one down as well. This one's done. So it's finish it off with a bit of ink. And then our second one's done. Lovely. So how are we doing? Move you over there. Oh, we could do another one. Let's use some of this Tracy Fox papers. What have we got here? Some more of them. So yeah, these are her grungy music and lace papers. That would be nice on the inside, and I really quite like that one on the outside. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm going to go with those ones. But what I'm going to do is have that one on the outside and this one on the inside. I think they complement each other really nicely. This one, what do I want? I think I'm going to go with this one on the inside and that one on the outside. Okay. So this is our outside. Let's trim this. Now that's already smaller, but it's not smaller that way. So if I take a pick a bit off top and bottom, put the exact size on the side, a little bit extra off of there, and that off of there. So that's going to be that one. So let's cut these while we're at it. While we've got the cutter here, see if we can do a mini mass make and try and do two at once. A little bit extra off the bottom and again on the top, and that one will fit in there. Okay. So music goes that way. So again, I'm just going to eyeball it into thirds. Now this one might be nice to have some kind of decoration on the front of it. Depends. I'll probably leave it plain for now because it depends which journal I'm going to put it in. And at the moment, the only journal I know I'm working on is the A Garden Story journal. It's part of the design team because I'm on RachandBellaCrafts design team. She's got the collaboration out. So I'm doing separate to the collaboration and my collaboration video. I'm working on a journal. Or two. Okay, so that works nicely. So now we need to fold this up. And as I'd hoped, you do get to see some of that lovely, you're only losing a little bit. That's good. Okay. But again, I've clearly not folded things straight. Glad I spotted it now, so before I ink it. Okay, let's give it an ink. I think my vintage photo needs re-inking. I haven't used it for a while. The last few journals have been quite a grungy element to them, so I've been using my walnut stain. I do like the walnut stain though, it gives a really, really nice dark edge to it. Okay, let's do the inside. Rid of my bits. Grab a glue page. And we are the right way on here, aren't we? Yes. Okay. So which way are we having it on the outside? We're having it that way. going there, that goes there, that goes that way. A little bit of an ink. Okay, just the back to put a bit of ink on. There we go. So we now need to decide, oops, on our, what have we got in here? I've got all sorts of ones. And there's even some, oh, that's nice. This, believe it or not, is some wallpaper. Some textured wallpaper. Just giving it a bit of a grunge. Now this is quite thin in the middle there, so I should be able to actually fold that anyway, like that, without needing my, yeah, that's going to out needing my, oh, what's it called? Scoreboard. Oh, I'd lost for words then. Okay, so bead of glue on here, and then glue on here. Do not want that goober in here. And I'm going to put this, eyeball it, but in the middle. And that is another one, so we'll just weight this one down. This one should be nice and dry. Make sure I've not glued it together down. No, that's fine. There's my tissue, just wipe the glue off the top of there. And I must just check my time. 48, was 48 minutes? Yeah, 48 minutes. So we've managed to do a 4 in the time, and that's not too bad. That's 4 more than I had. So there we go, nice, quick and simple little make where we've got this one. It just opens out for some lovely writing space in here. You could add little bits into it as well if you wanted to. We did the lovely blue one. That's got the lovely blue flower on the inside there. We did this one that just tucks out, and then it's got the lovely paper on the inside. Fold that under there. And then this one that we've just done with the grungy lace and this lovely paper on the inside. Nice and simple way to use some of your digitals, spare digitals that are like more like collage pages, but it's really thin and light to add to it. So thank you, Roxy, for the idea as part of your weekly challenge, and I hope you guys have enjoyed crafting along with me. And I will be back, I'll be back Friday with some fabric fun, and then next week on the Wednesday we'll be doing some more Let's Craft ephemera makes. So take care everyone, thanks for watching, bye.